Alright, I'm out on a local water here, just by the house. Just been doing some little bit of trolling. I picked up this Canon mini troller this year. Hopefully I have it at the right angle here. But just giving it a test run. I'll show a little better video when I get back to the house of how I got it mounted up. But I wanted to try this on the Hobie. There's a lot of times I just couldn't get to where the bigger fish was, but just have a little 1 pound ball here. The attachment. Let me show you how it works here. So what I'm doing here, just have a little spoon here. Basically, just for demonstration, just hooking it up to the line here. And what I'll do is open my bell. And this Canon mini troller's got the depth counter right here, so I'm just going to lower it down to 10 feet. Hopefully you can see that going down. There's 10 feet right there. Tighten it, flip the bell. Just get so I got a little bit of weight on the tip of my pole there. So decided to put it up here just so I could have my pole behind it, so I had to move a rod holder. Just bought a little ram mount back here for the round bar on the Hobie. And usually the foot depth gauge has been pretty accurate. If not on my fish finder, I can see that got a marker here at 10 feet that's consistent. I'm at 10 feet here. So can't wait to get it out on some bigger water where there's some fish that are down 20-30 feet that I just really can't get to trolling with my kayak. So you can see the ball stays down pretty, that 1 pound ball stays down pretty flat when I'm going fairly slow. And if you're so right now I'm at 15 feet, and if I'm coming up into shallower water, I can operate it with one hand. Just loosen it. Take it up to about 8 feet, tighten it with one hand. So that's like it so far. That it's worked okay with that 1 pound ball. The depth counter has had a little bit of issue with it. I think I just don't have enough weight. Because typically, if you don't have enough weight, this thing that spins, it can mess your feet up. So I think I might go up to a 2 pound ball and give that a shot. So a different view, this is the Canon mini troller on my Hobie Pro Angler 14. Just took it for a test run today. But I wanted to show how it mounts up. Very stable, doesn't move. There's no holes drilled in the kayak. It's basically a piece of aluminum flat bar, some double-sided sticky tape, some aluminum channel. On this other side, double-sided sticky tape. And then I had to put some double-sided sticky tape here to keep the aluminum in the downrigger from sliding. The problem I had with it before I put the sticky tape, when I'd crank the downrigger down, the plastic and aluminum would just want to slide, would just want to keep sliding up. And so once I put the double-sided sticky tape up on both sides of it, the thing doesn't move at all. So actually that aluminum is stuck on the kayak right now. So I'm sure I could peel it off, but at least I don't have to put any holes in my kayak. This is the counter with your line. So fairly easy to operate with one hand. You can see how it goes down, and as this wheel spins here, this counter will go back and forth, but it's nice, it's one-handed as you see on the video. to operate. So I think this will work wonders on some of these bigger lakes where I've seen fish down 30 to 50 feet and there's just no way trolling a kayak that you can get to them besides jigging for them. So let me show you one thing. Let me take the downrigger off and I can show you that aluminum. Alright, here's the aluminum flat bar on one side. See, it's stuck on there pretty good. Probably have to get a screwdriver to slide it off. And then the aluminum channel is on this side. I had to cut one section of it down just a little bit, but same thing, double-sided sticky tape, and that doesn't want to move, but once I tighten that down, it works wonders. But if you don't use the sticky tape, when you crank on it, these are going to want to just keep sliding around, and same thing with the downrigger. So that was about the only thing I could figure to, I was able to get it to work. But I was able to pick up the ball pretty much on the Lawrence fish finder the whole time, and so worked just as well. If the line counter, if you have issues with it, at least the fish finder is going to tell you right where you're at. Just to show you one more angle how the pole and downrigger, how close they are together. Basically with the pole I just have the Yak Attack rod holder with a 1 inch and a half ball with the ram mount that mounts onto the round bar here on the handle. But it's back far enough, the pole's still close enough you can get to it easily with the seat. You can see the end of your pole, what's happening. And when you're hooking your ball and your line, who knows, I don't know what they call this thing. Basically this clip that hooks to your line, it's able to stay down. Your pole stays down pretty consistent. The 1 pound ball did fine, staying straight up and down. But seems to be a pretty good setup. I'll have to see if I can get some better videos of some big fish this summer. If we can get it to work for some kokanee or bigger lake trout or rainbows that go down to 30 to 40 feet in the summertime.